here we are in very, very, very hot southern Florida, where I live. Fort Lauderdale to be exact. And I want to share with you something this evening. I think it's this evening, close enough. I was about to play a show tonight. Last time I talked to you guys, I was talking about the story, when I went to New York, about the girl with that lost her knee and everything, and it was a really sad story. But everybody knows I like to play volleyball, beach volleyball, and I play a lot of tournaments here, in California and also here. Well, we were playing. They had the Jose Cuervo, Open here and everything. We were all playing, and so I go up for a shot, and I always like my sets to be more on the outside, and so my partner had been setting them inside the whole time. So finally I kind of went in, and then he gave me the ideal set, which was outside, so it came back over my body. I played on the left side, and I reached over to try to hit it hard, came down with when I landed, my left knee landed straight, stiff-legged into the sand, dug in, and just dislocated my knee, popped it out, and popped right back in. I'm rolling around in the sand, and I'm like, how ironic is that? Luckily, I got a brace on and everything. I've been walking around, but I don't think I'm going to be able to play volleyball for the rest of the summer. But it's hard enough just to play drums, to play these shows, but I wrap it up really good, and I just don't play a lot of the double bass stuff. But speaking of which, so now the bad thing is I'm like, can't really go to the gym that much, can't really, it's tough to play, but I got a really big movie coming up in Cali that I'll be going back for. I wish I could tell you guys what it is, but as soon as my knee's better, I'm going to be starting to train for it, and it's going to be something. It's going to be one of the biggest movies Vivid has ever done, and it's a role that I'm really looking forward to playing. So I'll start training with that. I'll start doubling up on the hot rocks. I had to stop taking hot rocks because now that I'm not in the gym, I'm not working, and all that stuff. So I'm walking around horny all day. It's like laying in the bed, pitching a tent. Can't do that. So I've been kind of laying off the hot rocks. So I'll start doubling up on them again back when I hit the gym. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop about 10-15 pounds and get shredded. I'm going to go from 205 to maybe 200 or 202, 203, and to play this role. So it's going to be really cool. And like I said, hot rocks that's what you're going to take. Doesn't just you guys got to listen to me on this. All the testimonies, they're all pouring in. They're all pouring in. If you have not tried Hot Rocks, HOTRAWKS, hotrocks.com. It's not just the sex life. It's you're losing weight, looking sharp, energy. It's for girls and guys. Trust me. Telling you people. Everybody keeps saying, oh my God, I didn't know. I wish I was taken sooner. If you want to walk around with a stiff weenie, that's where you want to be. Now, on another note, I always talked about last time a couple of guys came into the show last night, and we had a packed house playing at Lulu's at Fort Lauderdale Beach Place. And they did exactly what I told them not to do. They were the situation and Pauly D rejects with the blowout haircuts, affliction shirts tucked in, earrings, perfectly. Look, guys, if you want to wax your eyebrows, you want to trim them up a little bit, maybe trim the weeds so it's not looking like a fucking caterpillar on your face. I can dig it, but dude, do not make your fucking eyebrows look like two fucking arrows. Perfectly waxed. You're a douchebag, okay? Unless you want to date Snooki, go ahead and do it if that's what you want. But and here's another thing: if you come see my band Sucker Punch, we play all the time. We run things here in Southern Florida. It's really, really fun, really good show. We're gonna make a new rule: if you're wearing an Eddie Hardy shirt on, or if you have an Affliction shirt on, or if you have any shirt on with a belt and it's tucked in and you're with a gold medallion, you're not getting in the show. So just remember that. And I hope everybody's taking the advice I gave you the last time about how to get a chick. Remember, act a little disinterested. Yeah, play the game. You got her. I don't do it that well, which is the reason why I walk away empty-handed quite a bit. But I'm telling you guys how to do it. So I'm going to tell you guys what was going on, and also my book, Life Sentence. It's almost done. My ex, Jennifer Capriati, her and her attorneys were trying to sue me, because they think the book's about her and our sex life and everything that we used to do, which is not. The book is totally about trials and tribulations I have done in the past, well, actually my whole life, but mainly back when I did the adult, and all the stunts and the motorcycles and the sports and relationships, how they, have been good and bad, being an adult film star. That's really, they think it's about me trying to give up details about our sex life, which really wasn't that good anyway, so there's nothing to write about. That's what I think. But anyway, so the book Life Sentence will be coming out soon. Hope you guys dig it, checking it out. Remember, go to hotrocks.com, HOTRAWKS, Hot Rocks, be a rock star. Fucking thousands and thousands of people are doing it, and every time they do, they're thanking me. So get on it, people. Don't mess around. Don't beat around the bush. Or maybe you can beat around the... Actually, if you're beating around the bush, you can... Never mind, it's a different story. Just beat off in the bathroom. It's more easy.